Well, wrestling fans, we continue here tonight with singles competition, and it has been a streak of dominance out of the man they call Savage King, making his way down to ringside tonight, James.
Savage King making his way here from Sparta by way of Houston, Texas. Prodigy of reality of wrestling. Booker T, a founding father of that school, if you will. Savage King has been bringing his reign of dominance to the ring, again, almost since the beginning of Dragonslayer. A dominant force he has been, but a challenge he has tonight, direct from Dallas.
Crispier than a McDonald's Sprite. Kari Wright makes his way down to ringside here on the evening, James. I am very intrigued to see what one of the most athletic members of the Dragonslayer Pro roster can do against an absolute monster in the form of Savage King.
And when you decide to wear a moniker like that, like Crispier than McDonald's Sprite, you've got to be bringing something to the table. If you think Kari Wright is a humble, a modest man, just realize his other nickname is the Reincarnation of excellence. Kari Wright making a name for himself over the past 4 to 5 years here in Texas. Now squaring off with Savage King in a first-time matchup.
I cannot wait to see what happens here. Kari Wright, Savage King, one-on-one for the first time ever in Dragonslayer Pro. Getting into it here, James. I mean, and this is not exactly the worst strategy we've ever seen against Savage King. You got to get the jump on a man who serves as an absolute threat to your career.
No doubt about it. One of the strongest athletes on the Dragonslayer Pro roster is Savage King. Once he gets his hands on you, it's all but done for. Kari Wright trying to make sure the first hand is thrown by him.
You can certainly hear it here tonight in Fort Worth. This is, well, yet another domain of Savage King's kingdom. And Fort Worth, Texas, certainly wanting to see Savage King victorious, just the way we saw all the way back in April. It was at the Crucible. Savage King started what he considered would be a large streak of dominance. Only one singles victory for Savage King and Dragonslayer Pro, that coming over Dylan Cavins, who we'll see later on in the evening.
Cavins absolutely decimated by Savage King. Now an opponent larger than him in height, but good luck matching him in strength as we see Kari Wright suspended and thrown like a rag doll by Savage King.
Hey, let's not forget Kari Wright, no small man. What does this man have to be? 6'1", 235 at the very least.
Small is an overstatement there. A very big man is Savage King. Kari Wright has a couple of inches, has that reach advantage, and that allowed him to capitalize early. But Savage King speaks one language, and it's power. Reversal there by Kari, thinking he's outsmarted the Savage King for the moment. Combination able to land. Now taking a moment to taunt this crowd and taunt Savage King. Kari Wright finally feeling like he's got Savage right where he wants him. Control is firmly in his grasp as he brings Savage King out of the corner. Calling his shot and got caught.
Now right into that turnbuckle, Kari Wright gonna come back in. And oh, wait a minute. Savage King. Uranagi takedown and off the middle rope.
Uranagi, is that Japanese for elevator? Because he went up and down.
Yeah, certainly so.
Savage King with that senton out of the corner, dropping that 235-pound frame across Kari's chest.
Kari Wright continuing to try and put the attack in on Savage King, and I gotta tell you here, James, it is a very rare occurrence to see Savage King down and out the way we've seen him thus far in the early going.
No doubt, very few men able to bring Savage King to his knees, let alone off his feet. Whoa, roll through on the backdrop by Kari. Very smart offense there by Kari Wright.
And nearly stole one there, and Kari Wright, I can't believe Savage King back up for it. German suplex again.
Kari sent for the ride by Savage King, but taking advantage of that mask, maybe sticking a finger in the eye hole there to help bring Savage King back to the mat.
There's no doubt about it, James. You look at how Kari Wright commands this ring, and even still, there's a godly spirit that keeps the Sparta Warrior alive in Savage King.
And it's the fire from this crowd growing louder, calling for Savage King to rally. Wright not having any of it, talking a little smack.
This is a very, very dangerous position right here for Savage King, and not at all where he wants to be, but he's going to try and power out of this. It's not a matter of technique, it's a battle of pure spirit here.
The Grecian flame burning within Savage King. That fire, it will never go out. Kari Wright, though, trying to dampen the flame.
Watch it off the top rope. Oh, when's the last time we've seen the King fly like that?
The King ascending to the top like he was climbing Mount Olympus. Both men down now. It's a huge opening for Savage King if he can make it to his feet. Kari's been in control here firmly for the past few minutes of the match, but this has created an opening for Savage King. Kari the first to land a strike. Savage King answers. Now a bit of a test of will here. None of these chops will win you the match, but it can drive the air out of your opponent. It can make them experience a pain that distracts them from their game plan. And I'd say Kari's pretty distracted right now.
No doubt about it. It's all about who wants it more. Kari Wright popped up, spine buster from Savage King.
A spine to pine adjustment by chiropractic Dr. Savage King. Bet you didn't know that was his side hustle, did you?
No, I didn't. You're telling me something new.
Not very highly rated on Yelp.
That doesn't shock me at all.
Bedside manner's a little rough, and it's gonna be a rough landing for Kari Wright.
Planning out here, Savage cover, kick out at 2 from the Falcon Arrow. Well, been a much more difficult affair for Savage King this go-around compared to facing off against Dylan Cavins. All respect to the young man just a few months ago.
No doubt about it. The size discrepancy, just too much. We'll see Cavins in action tonight against a debuting star, Hijo de Enigma, making his way here from Puerto Rico. Excited to see that matchup, but this matchup right now might be drawing to a close. Keep your eyes on Kari, though. He's down, but not out.
On the middle, caught with the boot.
Beautiful corkscrew into the cover. Almost had Savage King there. You see the disbelief on Kari's face. I'm just about as shocked. That kick was flush.
It has taken everything in Kari Wright to survive and continue to put the assault in on Savage King, but okay, well there's no need for this. We got to stay within a rule set here. Well, we have limitations for a reason, and Kari Wright is looking to break Savage King's. Referee Cedric's got in there to break it up for good reason.
Ooh. Kari's plans reversed. Oh, he's got Savage King's chain.
Oh, and that chain nearly striking on either side of the playing field, right to the eyes, though, with Savage King. Goes Kari Wright, hit the ropes here. Good God have mercy. K-trigger from Kari Wright. One of that backpack stunner, not gonna get it here. Savage King, face first. Goes the reincarnation of excellence.
Kari's head bounced off the mat with that one. He is unconscious.
Here is your winner, Savage King!
The reign of dominance continues here in Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling as the kingdom watches on. Savage King victorious here over Kari Wright. And I gotta be honest with you, James, I think Kari Wright is lucky to have just not only escaped this matchup, as far as we know, conscious, but escaped this matchup uninjured. Knowing the fact that that chain came into use, I mean, that could have been the end of either man's career right there.
No doubt about it. Savage King always carrying that heavy chain. Tonight, he was almost on the receiving end, and he perhaps would have been the one laying unconscious in the middle of the ring. He was able to reverse. He was able to plant Kari head first.
Jordan, or become a victim of.
Savage King fired up. His momentum continues. This Fort Worth crowd loves him. And how could you not love someone who puts on dominant performances like that?
Well, the results certainly seem to match, as it is Savage King victorious, Kari Wright back to the drawing board. We'll be right back with women's tag team action tonight at Dragonslayer Pro.